I'm partial to Fudge Pack Shakur.
Isn't that one already taken?
I'd go with Fudge Pack Hardcore for you. Andrew's great. Andrew kind of sounds like a Hanna-Barbera villain. Like, okay, well, I just imagine he ties my girlfriend to the train tracks like, Dan, why'd you buy a fucking Pandora bracelet? Hate that shit. Snidely, get my car. Yeah. Yeah, we rip on each other, but we love each other, Andrew and I. Yeah. So like I was saying, I started taking antidepressants recently, and I can only take half of the recommended dosage, because it turns out I have a low tolerance for happiness, I guess. Well, I went to the doctor, and I was feeling depressed about stuff, and I asked the doctor, I said, well, you're going to put me on Zoloft. I said, is that going to make me too happy? And guys, that's not a thing. I don't, it's not. She said, no. She's not me too happy. She said, you'll still be able to be, you know, cynical and sarcastic as a comedian, but when you get sad, you'll just feel like you have warm butter in your tummy. You're like, warm butter? Why the fuck would I want to feel like that? I come to you because I have body dysmorphia. I'm fat, I'm trying to lose all this weight. I already feel like I have a bag of warm shit strapped to my stomach. Like, I get gas, it's uncomfortable, I hate it. Like, I'm depressed, you know? And you say I have an addictive personality, and now you're giving me pills that make me feel like I have butter in my stomach? Like, how do I compare that to anything ever? Like, I want to feel feelings. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who's going home at night and drinking a glass of warm butter? Like, I lost my job. Oh, Land O'Lakes. Oh, thank God for you. Like, oh, girlfriend got pregnant, got an abortion, didn't tell me. Yum. Oh. Life is good. No, and what if that's not enough? Like, what if I start chasing the buttery dragon? Like, what's... Like, I'm afraid of this guy. I'm anxious. I go to a psychiatrist for a goddamn reason. Like, what if I start bugging out? What if I start freebasing pads of butter in a restaurant bathroom? Like, what? Like, what then? Like, I'm laying on the toilet. My veins are popping out like full of big yellow pustules. I look like the yellow bastard from Sin City. I'm just laying there like, hard again! They all scream, Nancy. You guys maybe gotta watch that film. I don't know. But it's scary shit. Being depressed and stuff. And I recently, like, it's been about 3 years, I lost over 300 pounds in the past 3 years. I know, thank you, thanks. But the thing about it was, I was in a relationship a couple of years ago. You know, so I had that relationship weight. And I gained 324 pounds. And I'm not just talking about the bitch that I left. Because if you add her, then I lost about 780 pounds. Because, let's face it. No, I'm not bitter. The thing is I did that in order to feel better about myself and move on, you know? So now I got a good life. But you always run into the friends, you know, when you're in that long relationship, 5 years. You always run into those friends that still know the ex. And the ex clearly is doing shitty, which is awesome. And you don't need to hear about it, you just know, because Facebook's a thing. And you just know. So, but they always have to point it out, and they always point it out the same fucking way, right? They always come up to you and go, Dan, oh man, you look good, man. You lost a lot of weight, man. Like you used to be a lot fatter. You're still fat, but you're less fat. Oh, hey. I've gotten that one. Hey, do you remember Nikki? Do you remember her? Do I remember the woman I lived with for 5 years? Yeah. No. Do you have a picture or something I could see? Yeah, I remember her. Why? Oh, because I saw her recently. It looks like all the weight you lost, she found it. Like you lost it and she found it. It's all in her neck. She found it. Do you feel better about yourself now? I was fine. I'm paranoid enough. Now, what do you mean she found it? Like I'm taking a shower and my weight's leaking down to the drain, into the sewer where she lives? I imagine she's now bandaged and living in the sewer. That's just how I like to. And her neck is pretty fat. I don't know if you guys ever saw when a gremlin gets wet. That's kind of what her neck looks like. You ever order a pizza from Domino's and the guy had to stop short at a red light? So it's like folded over double and you pull it back out and the middle's bubbled up. It's kind of like that. She's got a nasty fucking neck. You ever see Jabba the Hutt's neck? It's like 2 of those. Anyway, like I feel good about myself. I feel good. I don't need you to tell me that. But what is she, like down there in the sewer? Finding my fat and collecting it and training it to kill me? Like keeping it in a cage like Usagi Yojimbo from the Ninja Turtles, just poking it with sticks? I have a vivid imagination. And I have no idea if she's gonna send back like one huge fat monster to kill me like the end of Ghostbusters. Or like Foot Clan, you know, like a bunch of little fat ninjas. I'm worried about it. I had you guys up till that. That's alright. You guys ready for more comedy? Awesome. I don't think that wasn't everybody. Hey everybody! You guys ready for some more comedy? That's better. I'm gonna bring up your last comedian for the night. I did a little bit longer tonight because I don't know if you guys, I said it earlier. This weekend is WBOB's 5th year anniversary, guys. Give it up. This is our Monday night show to celebrate that. So you're celebrating 5 years. We've been here for almost a year, but you're celebrating 5 years of excellence, internet radio. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage. A good friend of mine from Newport, Rhode Island. You can see him all over the place. Just look him up on